Hello, crew. It's Helen here with kind of an unannounced live. I just wanted to jump on quickly. Normally, I would have been live like an hour and a half ago, but some of you may know I've been at I've literally just walked in the door, and if you can't tell, it's been freezing. But I wanted to jump on quickly to have a chat with you guys. Find your words, Helen. There's so much going on in my mind. I've literally walked in the door from the tennis. I've been out of internet range, so just come back in. Got a few minutes before we need to pack up and go out again. But I just wanted to jump in and talk about this coronavirus things because it's getting out of control. So there's a couple of things that I just want to talk to you guys about regarding our industry with all of this and sort of where we sit with it. So for those of you that weren't aware, I did announce I wasn't going live at my normal time, but I still wanted to come in as soon as I came back from the tennis. The outcome from the tennis is one of my boys, my eldest, the one whose birthday it was yesterday, got into the grand final, but he unfortunately didn't win. So proud of him for getting into the grand final, but unfortunately he just couldn't get over the line for that last game, and he was pretty upset about it, unfortunately. But how's everyone going? Isn't it interesting times that we are in? I'm really, really disappointed. I got word this morning in my part of the world that the workshop that I was going to in Orlando in April has been cancelled. So I won't be going to Orlando in April. I guess it makes my travel plans a little easier, but I've got a lot of travel coming up starting in 3 weeks' time, and I guess none of it might be happening. It's really disappointing because there's so many things that I was looking forward to, including my trip to Orlando, which I'll have to deal with and see if I can get refunds or credits or something like that. I'm meant to be going to Vegas in May. I am presuming that will probably get cancelled. Meant to be going to Bali with my family in June. That might have to be cancelled as well. It's bizarre times. And it's sad because I can't tell you how much organising it takes for me coming from Australia to do all that travel, look after my coaching community, plan everything in, the dates, the kids, the sport, everything it takes for me to organise that much travel in a 3-month period. And now it's probably all going to be cancelled. But that's just, what we're dealing with. And I do understand that, to minimize risk, these decisions just have to be made whether we like it or not. So disappointing, yes, but for the health and safety and welfare of everybody involved, you want to minimize the risk. So I get it. I do want to just share something specifically about our industry, and I'm already seeing it, and it's really disappointing and it pisses me off. So I just want to talk about it. That's why I just wanted to jump on quickly before we rush out the door again, just to have a quick little chat to you guys about the massive opportunity that we have in this industry, but you don't want to be tacky about it, which I'm already seeing, and it's really disappointing. Okay. I'll just say hello to a few of you that are jumped on because this is obviously impromptu. So those of you guys that are here that have caught me accidentally live, awesome to see it. Hey, Gloria, how are you? Good to see you on. Anybody that appears like that, I know you're watching from my group, which is Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. So all you need to do is click on the very last link in the description and above, which says streamyard.com/Facebook. And it just gives Facebook permission for me to see who you are. Also, in the description above is there's a couple of things going on at the moment. I've opened a VIP program. Those of you guys that need more, you need more guidance, you need accountability, you need to kick up a bum, you need an action plan from 1 month to the other, like you actually want somebody sort of holding your hand and being by your side for, full-on mentorship, then, I'm about to close the doors on that next week. So if you want some information on that, message me personally and I'll send it to you. And I've got my email bootcamp next week. Just go and watch my video from yesterday and the day before to know how important email marketing is. So that's up there as well. Hey, Mel, how are you? Hey, Megan, just approved you into the group. Well, Ollie did while we were in the car driving home, actually. I was like, Ollie, can you open up this group? Can you approve them? Can you do this? Can you do that? So he's doing things for me while I'm driving. I'm directing him on my phone to do this and that and whatever in my groups. That's the crazy life that I lead at the moment. Hello, Christine. How are you? Minus 30. Wow, that's you're still really cold then, Gloria. So, you know, when I complain about the cold, just ignore me, Gloria, because it's nothing to do with nothing like what you're experiencing. But we're meant to be still in summer here, like it's meant to be warm weather, and it's freezing out at the tennis. Hey, Beth, how are you? Hey, Teresa. What are you doing on? You're supposed to be with your kids. The world is going crazy. Yeah, so I've just come home with Ollie from tennis. Zach's still out there. They're just winding things up and having a bit of a sausage sizzle. So I said to Paul, right, I'm going to go home. I'm going to go live. Then we're going to pack our bags. We're going to do this and I'll get some food together and do blah, 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 blah. So here I am. Hey, Majin, how are you? Florida. Is it warm in Florida at the moment? What's going on over there? I keep jumping. Okay. Florida is cancelling all group meetings that are 200 plus. We're all working from home, trying to keep the virus contained. There was a situation in New York that the National Guard was called in. Yeah, and hasn't the US declared basically a crisis? I saw a headline this morning. Australia has canned any gathering over 500 people that's not an essential gathering as of Monday. So the event that we're going to this evening, you know, whether we should be going or not, who knows? But at this stage, we're still going. It's for my son's birthday. We're going to see something called Nitro Circus. Any of you guys that have got kids that love motorbikes, you'll know what that is. But it's basically people on motorbikes doing flips and this and that and whatever. And because it's not Monday yet, that event hasn't been cancelled. So we're still able to go, and we're sort of going. So, yeah, I believe that, what is it, the NBA, like major sports have just suspended their seasons. You know, events everywhere are being cancelled. Like it really is a worldwide disaster, you know, what's happening at the moment. Very interesting. My daughter has been practicing for a cheerleading job with the basketball starting tonight. We got word last night it was cancelled. Her dance fair in St. Peter's has been cancelled. My son's basketball has been cancelled. And I would say things are going to get worse before they get better, guys. So this is just the environment we're in. I know in the US, schools are already shut down. There's somebody I know in the online world, their kids, their school is shut until the 24th of April. Like now, shut down. Don't come back until the 24th of April, you know, and then we'll see what happens then. So school closures everywhere. It really is, you know, crazy. What's going on? Mel, I understand your disappointment, but yes, be safe and sorry. And that's why, you know, yes, there's disappointment there, and people will miss sport. Kids are going to miss sporting events, finals. You know, there's going to be a lot of disappointment around this, but you can obviously understand, you know, for risk assessment and keep, you know, trying to contain the spread of it, that you know, these decisions just have to unfortunately be made. Hey, Jocelyn, how are you? Hi, Charlene. Good to see you on. Cynthia. Hope you and your family are. We are well. We're all good. Hey, Emma, how are you? Banasa. Banasa. I got it. For those of you that don't get that, Banasa's name has challenged me for weeks and weeks, you know, in the video challenge, but I've eventually got there. Banasa. I'd always look at it and then I'd just lose it. Judy and Bob having a picnic lunch while on our bikes. What's the weather like? It is crazy down here. Judy and Bob don't live that far from me, so a picnic riding Mike sounds like your weather is a lot better than where I am at the moment. Hey, Laurie, how are you? Getting crazy. Our hospital I work in is in lockdown because of one regional case. It's only going to take one, and, you know, everything's, you know, people get into lockdown and shutdowns. Hey, Heather, how are you? Usually I'm at work when you go live, so it's exciting to catch you live now. Yeah, so an odd time for me, but I still wanted to jump on today anyway. Hey, Andrew, how are you? Hey, oh, thank you. Andrew said hello to Henry. Henry's my little bot over here. Hello, Matt Sherb. How are you? Good to see you on. Where did you go? Find a quick love. Good to see you on. Definitely, Andrew. Hey, Heather. State of emergency. Yep. And as I said, I fear it's going to get worse before it gets better. All the cancellations are crazy. You'll love it. Nitro Circus is so fun. Yeah, we actually went a few years ago when they came to our city, so we have seen it before. And the boys, like, yeah, my son, whose birthday was yesterday, if you didn't see the photos on my personal profile, you can tell how much he's obsessed by motorbikes. Our school's closed for 3 weeks, so Mel's affected by that. Poor guy is going to be upset if he can't go. So we should be all right, I think. Gloria's got a blank comment there. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Self-isolation. Yep, I survived grocery shopping. But did you get any toilet paper, Matt? I looked again yesterday just for some hand sanitizer, like just to, because we are going to this event tonight, or I've already had an email from the organisers saying we're opening up more space so people can spread out, so you're not confined and sitting on top of each other. We're going to have multiple hand sanitizers all around the stadium. We're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing that. You will be questioned as you enter the event, so be warned and that. So it's major precautions around, the event as well. Folks buying up on the toilet. Oh, yeah, can't get any, Brittany. Crazy stuff. I put in my stories yesterday. I went to or it might have been the day before. It's can't get any toilet paper anywhere and can't get any hand sanitizer, which is just crazy stuff. Hey, Brady, how are you, girl? Good to see your name there. Schools are shut down here. Shows are being cancelled. Senior homes are closed for visiting. We all need to pray. Yeah. I mean, what's it coming to, guys? Oh, it's sunny up there. Good to know. Maybe I don't need to take all this up to the city. We're heading up that way shortly. Windy but sunny. Okay, cool. It was in the 70s here. I had to turn the air on. Wow. TP is overrated. What's TP? What am I missing? Toilet paper. I'm presuming you're saying toilet paper. There are things such as tissues and other things, or go and buy what do they call it? A bidet. Apparently the sale, is that what you call them, guys? A bidet? Apparently sales have gone through the roof. You can drop him home here. We have a spare. Cool. Thanks, Andrew. Hello, Lynn. How are you? We've got some toilet paper today. Well, you're lucky. I can't get any. Make sanitizer with oils, water. Oh, good idea, Mel. I don't have time to think of things like that. That's why I need you, Mel. Good idea. Hit the liquor store for a month's supply of liquid lunches. Sounds good to me, Matt. I still did not get toilet paper in my grocery run here in Brisbane. It's everywhere. I know I can't get it online, that's for sure. We cancelled our trip to Florida. Yeah, it's just so disappointing. I want to go to Orlando next month. I want to go to Vegas in May. I want to go to Bali with my family in June, and I just fear that it's all not going to happen. Anyway, it is what is. Ollie's probably listening. I have to break the news to the kids probably later about Bali, maybe. Anyway, my point for this video, I'll get there eventually, guys. Have a think about what hi, mate. Do you want to come say hello? Yeah. So Ollie that's just come about to say hello. Ollie's the one that fell off his motorbike last week and flew about 6 meters, mate? 6 or 7 meters on his motorbike. And how are you feeling? Better. Come say hello. So this is Ollie, guys.
Hello.
So this is the one that, oh, you smell good. Just had a shower. This is the one that fell off his motorbike by 6 or 7 meters last week. He's still got a lot of bruising on his back and his bottom and his hip and his leg. But you're all right, aren't you, mate? And where are we going tonight?
Nitro Circus.
Is that going to be fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Awesome. So perhaps you can go and pack a bag.
I already have.
Oh, you already have. Perhaps go and pack some snacks in the kitchen. Okay, I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
That's Ollie, everyone. That's not the one who had the birthday yesterday. That's Zach. He's not home yet. Now, what I was saying. So people are not going to be doing things that they would normally doing. You guys know that people are not going to be doing activities. They're not going to be out and about. You're not going to be out and about with your kids. You're not going to be out at sporting events. Things will obviously be televised. Stadiums will be empty. Games may continue, like Australian Football League here. They're going to play some games, but to an empty stadium. So people can watch it on TV, which is weird. They did it with the cricket last night. The cricket was still on, but to a closed stadium that was televised. It's just not the same vibe. I felt sorry for the commentators because there's no atmosphere with that. Anyway, it is what it is. But people are going to be scrolling the internet a lot more because they're not going to be doing things that they're normally doing. They're not going to be out and about. People are going to be isolated. People are going to be glued more to technology than maybe they ordinarily would because people are going to get bored. People are not going to be as active. People are going to be isolated. So there is a massive opportunity in the online world, guys. Massive. But can I say that with caution? Because I'm already seeing people from this industry getting a little bit spammy about, thankfully I'm in the online world. Join my online business and you won't get affected. It doesn't matter with the coronavirus because you run your business via social media. Like, use the opportunity to be thankful and grateful for having a business in the online world, all of those kind of things. But don't be tacky about it. Don't become one of those network marketing, digital marketing spammers because you do realize the opportunity. But the volume of people that are going to be moving onto technology and looking at social media and scrolling because they're wanting to know what's happening in the news. They're going to be on Facebook more. They're going to be just online more. They're going to be looking at news online to keep up to date with what's going on. So the volume of people on social media is about to go crazy if it's not already. Is that a massive opportunity for you? Yes, because there's more eyeballs on social media. If you're there doing lives, building a business on social media, there is the potential for you to have more eyeballs on you. But please don't use this in a way that's going to be tacky or spammy or, have people look at you going, oh, that's so crass. That's just preying on, this devastation at the moment for, them wanting to build their business. You want to come from a place of curiosity. You want to come from a place of being grateful for the industry that you're in, the business that you're in the online world, those kind of things, because we are. Like, I can still come live with you in between my commitments today and have a good chat to you and see what you're saying and whatever. Like, the online world affords us conversations and relationships and opportunities, which is amazing. But you want to do it in a strategic way. You want to do it in a classy way. You want to do it in a way that gets people curious without thinking that you're trying to take advantage of a dire situation out there in the online world. So how you position yourself with this opportunity is completely up to you. And I just wanted to have this conversation to sort of highlight there is a lot of opportunity in the online world with what's going on. There are going to be people, unfortunately, very scared about maybe even their livelihoods. The fallout for this in various economies around the world is going to be huge. If airlines are not traveling and people are not staying in hotels, just the fallout for retail and people are hiding in their homes, people are not going to get the hours at traditional jobs that they have. People are not going to earn the wages. If they're casual wages and they're not working, they're not going to get paid. People are going to go into panic. And they're going to be thinking, what else could I do to earn money because this is not working? So there is massive opportunity for our kind of business model where people make money online. But please do it in a very strategic, classy way, guys. And don't be one of those people that people are looking at going, oh, they're in that network marketing world, or they're just spamming. You just don't want to come from a self-interest perspective, which it could be very easily be perceived that way, depending on how you position yourself. So be someone who is a guiding light, who has a solution, who has choices and opportunities for people, and they might be curious to reach out to you about what that is, and then have a true conversation and build a relationship with the person. Please don't become one of those spammers that, yeah, I'm in the online world, like everybody should join my business because this is the way to go because the economy is falling apart and, the 9-to-5 world sucks and all, putting down traditional retail jobs and all those kind of things. You just don't want to come from that place. And I've already seen, snippets of that, and it's like, oh, that's so tacky. You do not want to prey on those that are in a very unfortunate, stressful position with what's going on at the moment. But there is massive opportunity for people to be exposed to building a business online, because of the opportunity of networking with people around the world and generating an income stream, and you don't have to leave your home. Those people in this industry that do survive on home parties, hotel meetings, and all those kind of things, even people in our industry that thrive on that kind of old school, traditional type way, their businesses might be affected. But those of us that are building online, we can teach those people a thing or two. We can open the door for opportunity, but we don't want to do it in a way that the finger gets pointed at us. Oh, that's those spammy network marketers again, just for their own self-interest. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? With the opportunity, but we don't want to be then being put back in the firing line for being spammy and tacky about that opportunity. You want to raise curiosity about the online world, about the business that you're in, how grateful you are to have the opportunity to have a business online and not be affected by, dealing with people, face-to-face type thing. Like, there's plenty that you can talk about. So I would encourage you to use stories, emotion, just not a sales pitch. Does that make sense? Are you hearing my message today? Because this is important for our industry. I get very, razzed up, I guess you could say, about people that are spammy in our industry, because all of us that are trying to build the right way, we've got to wear the consequences of that. We've got to wear the consequences of people saying, oh, yeah, my cousin was in one of those businesses before and they sent me all these spammy messages and it put me off. Like, everybody in this industry that comes from the angle of being really spammy and tacky, the ones of us that are trying to do it the right way, we've got to wear all of that. So we don't want any of you guys to suddenly jump on the opportunity of the online world in a way that's going to be detrimental for our industry at large. Do you hear what I'm saying? Oh, that's interesting, Matt. Vegas cancelled all buffets. That would make sense. I kind of get that. How's Disney though? Like aloe vera gel, lemon or lavender oil, and a wee bit of alcohol. Thanks, Margene. That's awesome. Like Mel was saying before, like for Disney to close down. The last time Disney closed down was 9/11, which was obviously a very serious event, as well. But for Disney to shut down, like things are getting crazy. I want hockey to go on too. Yeah, Gloria, you're a mad hockey fan, aren't you? So yeah, people's lives, whether you're directly, but indirectly, even watching a sport, schools, courts, and all big events shut down here. Hospital visitation is being restricted, and just immediate family. Hey, Jackie, how are you? Good to see you on. Hey, Ollie. Oh, thanks, guys, for saying hello to Ollie. Yeah, he's a tough cookie, Mel. Thanks, guys. Oh, my goodness, poor thing. He's such a tough guy. Hey, Ollie, glad you're okay. Thanks, guys. Appreciate those comments for Ollie. Gosh, that could have been so quickly very, very much worse than it was. Really bad English there. Thank you, Christine. Yeah, the cricket was weird, wasn't Andrew? Just no vibe whatsoever. Hockey is cancelled here too. Glad he's okay. We got boom, more reach. Jackie's on fire at the moment with his organic reach. So just so proud of you, Jackie. We've had messages and emails from the kids sporting, because our kids are into a lot of sport. So they're moving into the winter sports here. So we've got football and soccer coming up. So we got a message from football, the league yesterday. Normally at a footy game, there's like water bottles that are taken out into the ground, and the runner will run around with water bottles and make sure the kids are all hydrated. None of that. So every kid has to bring their own water bottle. It has to be labelled. No one's allowed to, just have the communal water bottles. At soccer, at the end of the game, the kids are not allowed to line up and shake each other's hands to say job well done. There's just so many things that are coming into, coming into play. Yes, Jackie, you are killing it. Because you've done the work. You've been in the video challenges, you're doing the video challenge, you're pushing yourself, you're taking on all my training and actioning what I teach you, and you're getting the results. And I'm very proud of you, Jackie. NASCAR race in Atlanta, Georgia this weekend will be with an empty stadium. Keeping yourself busy there, Judy and Bob. I haven't posted anything about being in the online world, and I haven't been doing any business posts. So don't stop doing things. And I'm encouraging you to share the opportunity of the online world, because there are going to be so many more people that are online. They've got nothing better to do. And they will be online looking at news reports. Like, there is going to be a hell of a lot of people looking at the online world. So use that to your advantage. But what I'm saying is just don't use it in a really tacky, spammy way. Educate people in the online digital world. You definitely talk about it. Just talk from a place of you're empathizing with people that are directly involved in this. And, it's sad what's happening in the travel, retail, commercial economies, and, that you are grateful for being in the online space. Just nice, curiosity-based, strategy-based, there's another word I'm looking for, but it's not coming to me. But just, with class, guys. With class. Have class in this industry. Don't be one of those people that we often get labelled as tacky or spammy. And yes, just continue to give value. That's what it's all about. I've almost gone the drastic other direction and not putting anything out there. I'm afraid of whatever I sell, they think I'm capitalizing on the crisis. So that's what I'm saying. It's how you say it. So you do want to take it to your advantage, but not that it's seen as capitalizing on a crisis. It's just being grateful and thankful. And that might get people thinking about, well, maybe that's, something I should look at to make sure I've got an income stream in the future moving forward, those kind of things. So you want to do it with class, guys. I get it, Laurie. I get the fear around it. You don't want to be seen to be capitalizing on that. So just do it in a way of telling story and being grateful for the industry that you're in, and you never know who's reading. Oh, we just mentioned how we could keep working on our home-based business. We hope that doesn't appear. No, that's the right kind of thing to do, Judy and Bob, is that you're grateful that you can keep work, like your business is not stopping because it's in the online world. Like, that's exactly what you should be doing. So, yeah, that's fun. No, that's so right, Helen. I've been seeing too much spammy crap too. Shame on those people. Very sad for the economy. Yeah, and there's going to be lots of fallout. I was watching and no, it wasn't spammy. Very easy conversation. I'm not quite sure what you were referring to when I said that. Melissa, love this. Hey, Melissa, tagging some people, cool. Please, and yeah, on fire. I would encourage you to spread the word on what I am sharing with you here for the overall good of our industry. If people start getting really tacky about this, you will get shut down and criticized. No one's going to want to come anywhere near you with your online business if there's any kind of inkling of you capitalizing on a terrible crisis like this. So heed this as a warning as to being a professional in this industry and not being one of these spammy, tacky people that is in this industry. It's your call of the person that you want to show up to be in social media. So rise above it and be smart and strategic about it. And don't put yourself in a position where people are going to look at you going, oh, that's so tacky when we're in a crisis right now. Okay? So it's a matter of balancing the opportunity and have messages out there about how grateful you are without being tacky. Okay, I'm just repeating myself now. Hey Astrid, how are you? We just crossed the border back to Canada. So is that back home? So hopefully you're safe wherever you are. I'm so glad I'm doing this because my mum has given me so many ideas to help me. Awesome. Loud and clear. One bad apple, that's all it takes. Yeah, the NBA, they've finished their season, haven't they? Suspended their season from what I understand. I just got word that the Florida governor just closed all schools in Florida for 3 weeks. All schools, man, that's huge. And think of the fallout from parents. Enjoy our hockey. Okay, cool. Hockey is a Canadian thing, is it? Think of the fallout from parents that then can't work because they need to be home because their kids are not going to school. Like just the fallout of just simple decisions like that from the government. Well, it's not a simple decision. I'm not taking that lightly, but to close schools. But if kids can't go to school, parents have to be home because you can't leave kids roaming around at home depending on their age. So, if people can't work, then they're not going to get the income. So think of the opportunity with that in the online world. If people could work from home and keep their kids at home and spit it out, Helen. The schools are closed, but what they do is work from home. It's okay. It's cool. So huge opportunity. But don't capitalize it like a mad person to get the finger pointed at you. It's very sad, absolutely. Glorious, correct. Thanks, Laurie. Replying to PJ about not being spammy. Okay, maybe I've missed a comment there, but hopefully somebody's looked after that comment and replied to them because it's going to be quite a while before I can get back to the comments. I've got to keep moving. I wasn't meant to talk this long, but I just wanted to jump on here and have that conversation with you guys to be really aware about what I've been talking about at the opportunity versus being really spammy about it. We've just got to be really wary of that. Wherever you are, guys, whatever is happening in your world with events or schools being cancelled or however you're affected by this crisis, obviously, just stay safe in whatever's happening in your world. I'm very passionate about our online crew community here and that we're all safe and protected and just, look out for each other. And I guess whether we like it or not, we've just got to deal with whatever restrictions are being put on us with travel, or events or those kind of things. It will pass somewhere along the line. Life will get back to normal. We just don't know how long that's going to be at the moment. So I will be back here live with you as normal next week. We've got the email boot camp next week. Those of you that want to look at the VIP mentorship opportunity with me to work closer on your business and move your business forward, those links are up above. Stay safe, guys. Have a really good weekend in whatever you are doing. I've got to keep going and get onto my weekend. Hopefully we will have fun amongst the chaos of everything that's going on. So, please take care of yourselves, guys. Thank you for being here, particularly because this was unannounced. Those of you guys that are on with me live or catching the replay, it's always an absolute pleasure for me to have you guys here live. I love seeing you guys here live and just interacting with you. So I will catch you guys next week for my normal lives and we'll reassess the situation then. Okay, see you guys. Thanks for being here.